if you go up to the recent video, you have Rastafari Hanukkah, or Hanukkah, the Festival of Lights.
Of Maccabees,
he talks about this upcoming festival.
Ethiopian Bible are
some know as the Feast of Dedication, and other Jews,
before been published in English,
the modern
but I have
Eurocentric Jews of Judaism,
and made them available
also acknowledge this particular day for them.
And there's a Lulu link.
This is regarding the original Hanukkah, the Festival of Lights, for the original people of Israel, the black Jehudites, and for all of us righteous Gentiles and people of all race grafted into the body of Moshiach, through spiritual Israel,
done this particular work, and we need to
the kingdom of the Most High
this as well.
But there's a lot going on right now, so I encourage those to stay in tune. Hey, enjoy life, stay calm, strive for peace, celebrate the goodness of life, but we also must be aware in these times. So I don't have much more free time right now. I'm getting into a different level of
the people know the truth.
My studies and my process of studying massage therapy and anatomy and physiology and all these subjects. Apparently I have to be a full-time studying ninja master 24/7. But I encourage those to tune into Infowars.com or AlexJonesChannel on YouTube. This federalized Dallas Sheriff's deputies assault Alex Jones. This happened in the past 24 hours. It's crazy.
All I do is research what's really going on and tell the truth. And we're here to take America back, and I salute.
This kingdom is finished, brother.
Yeah.
Much love to Alex Jones, but this kingdom is finished. He knows it. You have Sandy Hook police ordered to stand down. That was obviously a false flag. And you had this, or the full version of this, which is like an hour and 35 minutes, I think. You can also check out Infowars.com.
Ordered the other cops to stand back?
No, I wasn't looking at that. I was actually looking at each police with my sign, with my First Amendment, and I was just trying to gently smile at them, like going, hey, this is for you too, This is for everyone that you love and care about, and you too, because there isn't a police state that's ever been on this planet where everyone didn't get their ass burnt when it really got going. I mean, Hitler's regime, all the original people that were in the government or helping him.
That Iran's ability to break out, George,
and this came out last night at
under this program.
1 o'clock in the morning.
Therefore, Israel will be safer, the region will be
latest
safer.
on nuclear deal with
Iran's
Iran.
20% uranium will be destroyed. Therefore, they are safer. Iran's 3.5% uranium stock.
And below as bulls.
Also, stay in tune with GOCC, the Gathering of Christ Church teachings.
The hindermost
these,
of the nations shall be a wilderness.
This other camp of Hebrew Israelites. These are genuine Hebrew Israelites who may not believe in every single line of doctrine to the T, vice versa, but they're not dealing with the carnal racial issues, although they deal with what's necessary according to flesh and blood to deal with their people, which is the people of Israel, the original Hebrew Israelites,
after he's finished with it, after the armies are
but also to the righteous Gentiles of all nations in the true body of Christ, Yeshua, or Yeshua, if you please.
It will be impossible. You have nuclear reactors all through the Madrid fault line. And after those things blow, and after you have so much nuclear radiation fallout, it will be uninhabitable. And then you got the bombs coming. Most High is going to, listen, the Most High is going to do to this country to the point where he says no longer will it be said, the God liveth, that saved the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt, but from the sides of the north. What he's going to do against that place is so deep and hideous. We will no longer speak about the Most High part in the Red Sea. Let's talk about Iran for a minute. Now let's go into Mahmoud Ahmadinejad. To spin the story into how many people
he made his speech
of the Mahmoud
in front of
Ahmadinejad
diplomats
speech. They wanted
about
to
2 weeks ago,
walking out.
as if it was his last speech to the nation.
If some European countries still use the Holocaust after 6 decades as the excuse to pay fine or ransom to the Zionists, should it not be an obligation upon the slave masters or colonial powers to pay reparations to the affected nations? If the damage and losses of the period of slavery and colonialism were indeed compensated, what would happen to the manipulators and behind-the-scene political powers in the United States and in Europe? Will there remain any gaps between the North and the South? If only half of the military expenditures of the United States
with the bloody raw truth right in their faces.
in NATO
They had nothing else to say.
is cut to help solve the economic problems in their own countries, will they be witnessing any symptom of the economic crisis? What would happen if the same amount is allocated to poor nations?
In the prophet Isaiah 13:17, behold, I will stir up the Medes against them in the mystery Babylon, which shall not regard silver, and as for gold, they shall not delight in it. The Medes is the Persians, what is prophetically called Gog and Magog, that's North and South Iran.
Ahmadinejad, the president of Iran, with their economy which was built on slave labor. What a headline
People of Israel.
that would have been if they would have actually reported on what he actually said.
See?
So basically, in relation to
And don't tell me
the
about
siege
the
of
officials.
the people of Israel back in 70 AD, the so-called Christian Crusades, which is under Satan's kingdom, the Antichrist kingdom, not true Christian crusades, attacked the people of Israel,
and they have already
the
convinced
people who
these
follow
guys,
Yeshua
listen,
and the conversion of the new covenant, so the Brahadasha
we're going to do something.
of Yeshaya,
We're going to show
or the
shelter
Messiah,
for your family.
fleed into the
If
mountains,
you play ball,
while others
or we'll
were
take you
victimized
out
by
too.
this siege.
That's
They
how
stood
the
off the
game is played,
borders
brothers and sisters.
around Jerusalem.
Okay, America is not
cut off
being
their
ran
supply,
by
and
politicians in
they began to
America.
retaliate and they attacked them.
Those that
The
control
same thing
the
that's
money
happening today,
controls
right
the
here
system.
on so-called American soil in this mystery Babylon.
Okay, and the money is not being controlled within America. Even those that are over the Federal Reserve, which is actually a religious institution under Zionism, it's
They've
not
already
being
sealed off the
controlled
borders.
from
They're
America.
slowly cutting off
Think
the
about this.
income, the food stamps here in the
People
past month
only
of November
look to get
2013.
dual citizenship.
It's not looking
When
good.
there's a chance
We had the
where they're
so-called
living
50th
at will not
anniversary
exist.
of the assassination of
And by
JFK. And
default, every
this
Jewish
Obamacare
person
is
in
not
America
working out. The government's still shut down.
qualifies for dual
Not looking
citizenship.
good.
By being Jewish born,
So
you
there's
automatically
an
have
emergency
dual
in
citizenship
the next
to get out of the country anytime
2
you
weeks to the next
That's not
6
afforded
months
to the
or the
real
next
Jews.
year. Yeah, I'll jump back on here and put
So
out a
something
video,
is
but I
going
just
on,
encourage those
right?
to stay in tune with these things.
Finish reading.
It says some of this purchase order is for
And
Hollow
just
Point
stay in
rounds,
tune with
ahead.
the Most High.
forbidden by
Be in tune with
international law
yourself.
for
Be in
use
tune with
in
the
war.
Most High and the Spirit.
So
And
you
tune
are
into
not
these
allowed
videos
to
and
use
these YouTube
these
channels.
particular bullets in war against a foreign
Stay alert.
country.
Always believe what they're putting out.
Stay in tune.
As you see here, even
Brothers and
suspicious
sisters.
observers says that
Don't worry.
ISON has a new
Stay in
trajectory
love. You know, stay
as
calm.
NASA's JPL orbital diagram is
Put your
updated.
trust in the Most
So
High.
it has made some adjustments. He's saying maybe because it went past Mars.
bless.
And
My people, God's children,